You right, everybody? I just want to do a quick one on why a recurve blade. One of my brother-in-laws asked me, he said, why are there straight blade knives and why are some, what he said, wavy with a belly? It's called a recurve. That's a cookery style knife. And these ones here, I showed that one off. That's the Jack Pike Savannah knife, which is a close representation to the Lofty Wiseman survival tool. That's got a recurve in, the survival tool. There's another recurve blade, look. A bit beefier. Again, similar to that one. Similar to the Lofty Wiseman survival tool. With a recurve. And again, bringing up the rear. There's another type. Again, recurve. Okay. Well, the way I see it with the recurves are, you've got 3 points of the blade on a recurve. You've got the tip, the belly, and then this back bit here. Right? Now, if you think about it, like the cookery, it'll be one knife does all, right? So that's like their cutting tools all in one, right? So it's got to do a lot of things. A proper cookery, right? This is a bit straight, that one, but a proper cookery is very good at taking limbs off and chopping at woodwork and stuff, right? Snedding, it's called. You know, you take branches off trees, right? And similar to these ones here with the recurve on, the multi-use tools. So you've got the blade there with the three parts, like I say, up the tip area, the belly or the swell, and then back here to the rear, right? Now the idea would be is you would have this bit up here, very sharp for your intricate work, and then it would be slightly duller and a thicker edge along this belly bit here, because that's where you'd be chopping at trees or timber, and then back again to the feather tip up here. That would be extremely sharp, if possible, for your close-in gutting and skinning work. I mean, you can use a big knife, right? So that's the idea behind the recurve blades, right? And what I suggest you do is, if you look up Lofty Wiseman's survival tool, right? That's, you might as well just take the guidelines off the expert. Right, because he does know what he's talking about. However, for people on a budget, you could get a very similar tool for half the money, at least half the money. That's a slightly thinner one. That's the Jack Pike, again slightly thinner. This here's an Anglo Arms, that's got some beef on it. That's definitely a contender, is it not? But that's a nice looking one also. But that's the idea behind the recurve. One tool would be, you know, they wouldn't have a knife like that and then a side tool. They would just have the one tool and that would do it all. Food prepping, anything cooking, all in one tool. So that's the explanation behind the recurve. And I'm going to do a couple on the recurve. The next one is how to sharpen them. People might struggle at sharpening the recurves, but that's why, to answer that question. And just on this one, a heads up and a thank you to Andy, my mate and Mad Dog Supplies out there. He convinced me to go and get an Eldris, so I got myself an Eldris. And that's the Casbah to go along with them. Very impressed, very impressed. Good heads up, Andy, thank you very much. But just a quick one on there. Just answer a question for one of my brother-in-laws. That's why they have the recurve, and that's why I keep going on about it. The thing about the Lofty Wiseman tool, it is expensive. and I don't think I'd want to use it, let alone lose it, you know what I mean? So I don't think I'll buy one, because it wouldn't do anything, because they're expensive. Whereas out of these ones here, well, the cookery, drop that out, I'll probably go for one of these ones, you know. Right, it's just a quick one on the recurve. The idea being is, be your one tool, one cutting tool, 3 parts of the blade, up the tip, the swell or the belly, and then back down towards the hilt there, the guard. And you'd have that, try to keep that tip up there extremely sharp for your close in, like I say, intricate work. That would have what you call a working edge on, right? Your chopping tool. And then back here you'd have it extremely sharp again for your fine intricate carping. So that's it then. And again, cheers Andy mate, good heads up. I can see why you like them. I can see now, completely have one in my hand. Brilliant. And I've gone for the Casbah rather than the Bushcraft Black to go alongside them. Thanks for that. Good shout mate. Right, just a quick one. And the next one on recurve, and I think I'll do how to sharpen it, or how I sharpen it, or what I use. Most use now anyway. I'm a big fan of those Victorinox because of the stone down there, not so much the drag through bit, but the sharpening stone, because you can get around the angles, you know. Recurve blades, that's why.